What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Leafs Chatter. Today we're going to go over some Leafs news and some rumors that are surfacing the internet. First things first, that trade for Brady Tkachuk was insane. I feel bad for the Senators fans. I mean, you guys got some futures in return, but I mean, no one wants to see him go to the Panthers. You guys better rein him in booze when he comes to play you guys. There's no way you guys don't. He deserves every single fucking boo. That was some scumbag shit for sure. But I think you guys will be okay. You guys have a lot of futures, so I think you guys will be all right. You just got to make some moves now. But getting into the Leafs, there's a lot of rumors going around that Sergei Bobrovsky might be a Maple Leaf. I mean, God knows the Panthers can't sign him unless they get him on a wicked deal, but it sounds like he wants a shit ton of term, like 6 years. The guy's already like 37, 38, and he wants similar to like a Marchand deal. I mean, like, I don't, to be honest, I don't know like what you give him. He's 37, 6'2". He's a good goalie. He's a great goalie. He had an off year. To be fair, the Panthers were pretty shit, but he wasn't that good this year, and that's like the main reason why the Panthers were horrible. I mean, you could blame it on injuries to, like, Sasha Barkov's a big loss for them, and like Kachuk was hurt for a bit, but I mean, he was horrible. The decor was the same. Like, I don't know, he didn't play that good. He didn't play that good this year, and now he wants a 6 year deal. Like, look at these numbers. I mean, the years prior, yeah, not bad. Like a 906, 915, 901, meh, 913. But this past year, in fifth, like, yeah, he played 52 games. He ended up getting an 877 save percentage, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know what you give him. I have a gut feeling the Leafs are gonna go for him. Then you can possibly have a tandem of him and Stolars, and then Urson will be a backup maybe, or I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm not sure exactly how the goalie situation's gonna work because you also have Hildeby as well. Uh, so I don't know. I kind of hope we don't sign Bobrovsky because I already know we're gonna have to sign him to like 5 or 6 years. I don't know. I don't think we should do that. But another name that was kind of floating around, and I've been saying to re-sign him probably the first or second year after he left us, is Michael Bunting. Now, Michael Bunting's a free agent. Either you give him like a 1 year deal, like a prove it deal, or you can maybe sign him to to like 3 or 4 years. I mean, he's not that old. I'm pretty sure he's like maybe 30 now, or he might be a bit younger if I'm not mistaken. But like at the end of the day, Michael Bunting, he played really good with Matthews when he was here, and I feel like he could play that similar role again. Like, he was a pest. He was annoying to play against. He stood up for teammates and scrums. Like, he was honestly a great teammate to have around. Um, he had a really good season with the Leafs, but ever since he was with the Leafs, it kind of started to go a little bit downhill. This past year, though, he had 33 points in 74 games, 14 goals, 19 assists. Like, it's whatever. Like, I'm not really sure what you would sign him to. If he wants to sign like a 1 year deal, maybe he signs for like 5 mil or something like that. But I think if you sign him with term, you might be able to get him in like that, maybe that $4 million range. I'm just assuming. I don't really know. Like, I'm not good with cap stuff, but I'm assuming you'll probably get you if he wants to come here and he wants to, be closer to home. Maybe he takes like something similar to that Dickinson contract. I think he signed for five years, 4 million. Like, I don't know what he wants, but I mean, that's just kind of like my take from it. If he wants to come back, I would take him in a heartbeat. I wouldn't overpay him, but I would give him a contract that's, close to like what he's worth. If he's going to put you up like 30 to 40 points a season, like 30, 40 point guys aren't taking less than, $3 million. They're going to ask for like over three and a half, closer to like four. Sometimes, if they're like a high goal scorer and they're going to get you like 20 goals a season, They're gonna want in the fives. Like look at McMahon. He signed almost $6 million, 5.75, I believe, for 5 or 6 years. So I mean, it really depends. Um, but this is kind of what I would love the team to look like. Very unlikely, but this is what I'm kind of going for. If you get Bunting on your team, you could have a forward line. The first line could be Matthews, Bunting, and Nyes, which would be good because Nyes could muck it up. Same with Bunting. I think they would complement each other. Then you have like your softer line. Again, this is all hypotheticals, but if you found a way to deal Riley in a package deal to get Pedersen back, you could have a second line of Willie and Pedersen, two Swedes, and then you could get a Marchment in free agency. You could sign him. Don't worry about the cap hits. I'm not sure what the hell these guys are going to be making. I just kind of threw it together. And then you got your third line. It could be, Johnny as your third line center, which would be solid. And then he's centering with Cowan on his wing and McKenna on his wing. That would be sick. Those guys would be learning from Johnny T. I mean, and honestly, I'd love that line. If that was our third line, that'd be sick. And then your fourth line, I think it's all interchangeable. Like you're gonna have Dakota Joshua there if you don't move him, right? I like Bo Grew. I think he should be a fourth line center. And you got Steven Lorentz there. Honestly, I'm not even a big Lorentz fan. Like I'd rather you throw in like a Landon Sim or a Michael Pizzetta. Like I mean, at the end of the day, those guys won a Calder Cup together with Grew. So I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to making it more physical. Like Lorentz, he's gonna put you up like maybe 12 to 15 points a season, and he'll lay hits, but he's not a very physical guy in terms of mucking it up. He's not like that aggressive. Like I get he wants to be here or whatever, but he's not. He's by no means my favorite bottom six guy. Like I would like a guy who works hard every shift. Steps in for teammates, is physical at whistles. Just a pest would be awesome. But I don't know. That's just what I have right now. And then the decor, I have McCabe and Radish. I know people were talking about trading McCabe. I'd rather get rid of Carlo, which is what I did in here. I'd rather trade Carlo and keep McCabe, me personally, because at least McCabe's locked in for another, 3 years, or 4 years, sorry. So Carlo's a free agent at the end of the year. So like I have McCabe and Radish. That'd be a sick first pair because they kind of are similar in terms of their aggressiveness. I think they would complement each other well, and they're both really good defensively. And then you got your second line of Ferraro and Tanev. I think that would be a sick line if you signed Ferraro. And then Ekman Larson and Andre. I don't know how Andre is. I don't really watch him much, but from what Philly fans have been saying is he's not very big, but he plays bigger than he is, which kind of reminds me of Stetcher because Stetcher's on the smaller side, but he plays bigger than he really is, which is nice to see. But he's got a lot of competitiveness, and I hope he has a good year with us, honestly. As for the goalies, I didn't throw Bob in here because there's not enough cap space. If like this is what you're kind of going for, you're not gonna have enough cap space to sign Bob. Um, so I have Stolars and Hill to be there. Now, if you want to get Bob, if they get Bob, that's gonna limit them from getting potentially like a top six winger. Like you're not gonna sign Marchment in that case. You know what I mean? So you could still sign Bunting, but you're not gonna get a Marchment. Um, that's just how it is. I'm not really sure what'll happen. I mean, obviously Pedersen, you're probably not going to get either. But I just threw him in there because you never know. But if you don't get Pedersen, or you don't trade to get a center, you have to go on the market and get one because the Leafs need a third line center or a second line center, preferably a second line center if possible. But I mean, if you have Johnny T as like your second line center and you go out and you get Boone Jenner as your third, they're interchangeable. Like if you really wanted to, if Johnny's getting a little bit tired and you're seeing he's not performing as much because you're playing him too much, you could swap him and you could put Boone Jenner as your second line center in those cases. Like it's good to have a lot of versatility on your team, and I think that Boone Jenner would help with that if for example we needed like if they wanted to sign a center, which I do think they should. But I don't know what's gonna happen. This is just all speculation at the end of the day. But Elliot Friedman said in the next few days he thinks Toronto's gonna make a few more moves. Um, I think there's gonna be at least one or two trades that's gonna happen from the Leafs this week, and I expect Chaika to be really active in free agency. I'm talking about minimum 2 to 3 signings in free agency. I don't know who, but I know he's gonna for sure go for another defenseman if Riley's moved, and it does sound like Riley's gonna get moved. Um, at the same time, he'll probably want to get a winger or two to have in the top six or on the third line. And then if he has any extra cap space, again, if you're not going for a goalie, then you can see if you could get some fourth line guys so you're not using a bunch of AHLers. Maybe you go out there and you get like a Duhaime for your fourth line, and then move off like a Lorentz, for example, if you really wanted to. Like, because you're gonna have Dakota Joshua down there. If you have like a fourth line of like Dakota Joshua, Duhaime, and Quillen, or Gru, that's a solid fourth line. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure what Chaika's gonna do. No one really knows what he's gonna do. I just really hope they don't trade Nyes. I know people are saying they can. What if it's for Werenski? Of course you do that trade. I don't think Columbus does unless you're giving them Nyes and then some. I don't know why people are saying that it's going to be a straight swap. Like, no shot in hell. Like, I would love Werenski on the team, but I don't know what else you'd have to give up. Like, it's not going to be cheap. And if it's not going to be a top defenseman, then you don't trade Nyes. It's as simple as that. But we'll see what happens. The draft is this Friday. I expect some trades to happen before the draft or even during the draft. But we'll keep an eye out, and I'll make a video if anything else comes up. But that's it for this one, though, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.